Hey, it's Clay Trader. This will be a video chart on ticker symbol TOPS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to use this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Been doing this analysis on a routine basis, including yesterday, so that's where these green and red lines are coming from. And today, I'm not trying to rub salt in the wound or anything like that, but today I think a lot of people got slaughtered on it, especially, more so probably the newer traders that are just chasing and don't really have a strategy going in other than, hey, it's dipping, it's been going up, let me buy the dip. Well, then the price not only gapped down today, but just kept on bleeding and is now actually back below $1. So there is still a little bit of hope for the bulls depending on your strategy, but for the most part, this is essentially looking like a pump and dump at this point in time. So the first thing before anything else, going to just do a little house cleaning. Sure, these lines still pertain to the chart, but they're not relevant anymore. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion with lines all over the place. So just want to try to keep this as straight forward as possible and as clean as possible. So from a resistance standpoint, the newest area of resistance that has been formed today is in regards to that purple line right there. That is the 50-period simple moving average. And that's just all, revolves around a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. And that is actually already played out here. So the price broke down below the purple line right there. And then when the price did try to bounce and get back above it, you can see right there where the bounce decided to stop. Surprise, surprise, right at that purple line before the price rolled back over. So on any sort of bounce, that purple line, which is right now valued at right around $1.50, is going to be public enemy number one. As far as kind of the little bit of hope, and like I said, if you are a day trader and you bought up here, somewhere in the chart, then, you couldn't care less about this. So when I talk about this level, I'm definitely talking about those that care more so about the big picture of things. But from the big picture, like I said, the one little, final kind of holdout on the bulls part is that pink line right there, which is the 200-period simple moving average. Even if you just have a very surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200-period, and you know that when the price is above it, you want to see the price stay above it. And, from that perspective, the price is still above it. So technically speaking, the bulls could build an overall long-term uptrend here. But like I said, I'm kind of reaching. It's above it, but a lot of downwards momentum today. It is one of these shipping stocks, so who knows? These things are trading like penny stocks right now. Maybe tomorrow this thing will be at $5. But as it stands right now, it looks like the dump is fully on. Still willing to cut the bulls a little bit of slack, again, because of that 200-period simple moving average. But if the price drops below there and then starts to separate to the downside, at that point, that's officially game over. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.